everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our Wednesday live stream here on Facebook Live. I am so happy that you are watching. My name is Nicole Melton, and I'm the founder of Melton Digital, and I am your personal beauty influencer coach. I am so passionate about helping beauty influencers create content, partner with brands, and earn a consistent income online. Hey Venus, how are you, sis? If you are tuning in, I want you to introduce yourself in the comments. I'm gonna pull up my phone here so that I can follow along. I've been having some issues seeing the comments come up in real time on my screen, so if I don't see your comment, I am so sorry in advance. But what I did was I grabbed a bunch of your comments from over the past week or so, and I'm going to answer those live today. So if you're joining us when you pull this video up, I want you to say where you're watching from, and I want you to tell me what you're working on. All right, friends. Again, my name is Nicole. I am a beauty influencer coach. I'm so passionate about helping bloggers, YouTubers, Instagrammers partner with brands and really build a business out of creating amazing content on the web. So let's jump right into, hi Taisha, let's jump into our questions. I pulled questions from social media, my email account even that I received just this week, and I'm gonna get started. All right, Lavish Lashes 1. Hey Lavish Lashes, this is Whitney, and she wants to know, do you have a few tools that you use for social media graphics and publishing, or should I say scheduling posts? Okay, so this is two questions in one. I'm going to talk about the social media graphics because I do get this question quite a bit. Sorry, my edges is like falling out. It is raining here today, y'all. It is a really ugly weather if you have natural hair, so y'all gonna get the puff. All right, social media graphics. I get this question a lot, and what I use is Adobe Photoshop. Now, I have been using Photoshop for a very long time. Really since my freshman year of college, which was 2002. So it's a little difficult for me to share 15 years worth of Photoshop knowledge in this kind of a platform, but there are tons of Photoshop tutorials. Creative Live has amazing classes from what I hear, and you can even learn some of the basics on YouTube University. I also want to encourage you to check out Creative Market. I also use that website for graphics. Creative Market is similar to, I would say, an Etsy for graphic designers. So hop on over to Creative Market and you can search digital designs and digital graphics, graphic papers. You can download them and incorporate them into your social media graphics. So I hope that's helpful, Whitney. She also asks, how do I publish and schedule posts? On Instagram, I use Iconosquare to schedule posts, and on Facebook, I use Facebook itself. Facebook has a tool that allows you to publish and schedule future posts right from your Facebook page. So that's what I use for Facebook. I just find that it's easier, and I like seeing what I have going up on Facebook right on the actual platform. And yeah, that's what I use for my schedules. Oh, thank you so much, Whitney, for your question. Okay, question number 2 comes from Onika Edwards over on Instagram. Thank you so much, Onika. And she says, how do I start? Where do I start? How do I prioritize being a brand and beauty influencer? Okay, Onika, I feel your your challenges, like through your comment, like how do I start and where do I start? Girl, we have all been there. Yes, if you've been there or if you're there yourself, comment below. It is sometimes a little challenging taking that first step, right? You feel a little intimidated, maybe because of all the platforms, all the social media sites. Do I need to be on Snapchat, Periscope, Insta stories, Insta Live, Facebook Live? Do I need to be everywhere? Do I need to have a blog? How do I learn WordPress? How do I get followers? How do I take pictures? How do I do graphics? How do I write captions? You have to wear a lot of different hats to be in this content world. And to that I say, start where you are with what you have. Where you are with what you have. Don't necessarily go out and buy the most expensive camera. If you have to start with your iPhone, start there and slowly work your way up. If you have to start with a very simple WordPress template for your blog, start there until you can afford a website designer to come on board and give you, a branding suite. Start where you are with what you have. I started my business with a $10 domain name and a $5 email address, and literally kind of built it from there, learning along the way. And the brand and company that I have today are very different from the one that I had when I started. Everyone is a beginner. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Start by first identifying your true passion in the beauty industry. And next week, we are going to talk about finding your niche in detail. But what I want to say today is think about the specific area in beauty that you're passionate about. Don't just say, I'm going to be a beauty blogger, because you're going to get overwhelmed. Do you want to do lip glosses? Do you want to do hair care? Do you want to do nails? Do you want to do skincare? Do you want to do a spa, esthetician? There's a lot of different avenues within beauty. So find the one that you're most passionate about and start there, creating content, doing posts, doing product reviews. Start with the products that are already in your bathroom that you actually use and love, right? Do reviews on those. Do a face of the day using the mascara that's already in your makeup bag. Start with what you have, okay? Also, get connected to a really strong community of beauty influencers. We have one. You can go to beautyinfluencerlounge.com and join the beauty lounge. Come on in, sister. Come on. Come into the beauty lounge. It's a private Facebook group. It's totally free, totally open to anyone who wants to be a beauty influencer. I'll be there asking questions. On Instagram, I'm always asking questions, but find a place where you can learn and grow and really be inspired by the people around you as you're starting your journey. So congratulations, girl. And I'm so proud of you for moving forward in your beauty business. All right, third question. Inspired Eye Beauty. Okay, I met her in Atlanta at the Grind Pretty workshop. So I remember meeting you, Inspired Eye Beauty, and she wants to know, she says, remember you covered the topic of creating your own photography by going outside, taking a picture, and then editing in the app. Do you mind reviewing? Okay, so I was giving a workshop on how you can take beauty flat lays. A flat lay is a photo of beauty products kind of taken from the top down, right? You maybe have a marble board or a white foam board even, and you're taking a photo of the flat lay flat on this surface. What I recommend is using natural lighting to get the best shot. If it's a nice day, take your flat lay, so a white foam core board, and your beauty products, take them outside where it's not super sunny. You don't want the bright direct, maybe like noon to 2 p.m. sun, but you want nice light, and then I upload it onto my computer and I edit it in Photoshop. I'll take out some of the shadows. So there's a tool in Photoshop that allows you to remove shadows. Sometimes I'll even use the paintbrush in Photoshop, and I will lift the colors in certain areas. So I'll make the whites whiter. I'll make maybe some of the contrast, I'll edit that a little bit just to make it pop. So it's a gorgeous, beautiful photo for social media. Again, I use Photoshop for my editing. If someone has a mobile device or an app you use on your mobile device that you can recommend for photo editing, please drop it in the comments, all right? Thank you so much for your question. All right, question number 4. This is from Roly Amina. Hey, and she actually left this question this morning. She says, can you go into how to utilize your campaign planning document? How can it be used as a tool to build your audience as you're working on establishing yourself as a beauty influencer? Okay, so the document that she's referring to is the social media campaign planner, and this is a 2-pager that I gave out as a freebie quite a while ago. But since this question came up today, you know I'm gonna hook you up and give this to you as your freebie for today's episode. So stay tuned for the link to your campaign planner, which is what I created when I was working on social media management for beauty brands. So Melton Digital over the last 3 years primarily has served in the capacity of social media management for beauty companies. I had a beauty box at one point. I had a brand, a small natural hair brand that was sold in Sephora at one point. We've worked with a lot of different clients over the years in beauty. And so this is really a blueprint of how we would create social media campaigns. So if you're an influencer, how I would use this is almost in reverse. So you're not necessarily creating a campaign as an influencer. Maybe that's a good idea if you want to, but if you are partnering with brands on their campaigns to do sponsored posts, to do Instagram tutorials, to do YouTube reviews, face of the day, makeup of the day for this particular brand, you would use this almost in reverse. So you're not the brand, but you're the influencer. So you can see what you need to support from the influencer side of the business. Do you understand what I mean? So the social media manager will come up with the campaign hashtag, and she'll give that to you. She'll also come up with the campaign launch and end dates. So that's what the brand would do. But as the influencer, at least you have this document to where you can fill this in and have a blueprint that you're working from as a business owner yourself, so that you can stay abreast of what's happening with the campaign, when are the posts needed to go up, who else is posting in the hashtag, so that now you can go on their page and go through the hashtag, engage with them, they can engage with you, and now you can follow each other, so you have like organic growth on your Instagram happening. It just gives you a really business-minded approach to creating your content as an influencer. If you are a beauty brand owner, or you're a beauty professional, so a hairstylist, a makeup artist, you do lashes, you can use this to create your own campaign from scratch, from the ground up. You can create a hashtag, you can get people on board, you can create a movement on social media that supports your business for a greater purpose and helps you to grow your followers organically on social media. So thank you so much, Roly, for asking that. I'm going to upload this today. It'll be right here on my Facebook page for everyone to download. All right, so now I'm going to go over to Facebook and grab a question that I got on Facebook from the Christian Simone. Hey, Christian Simone. She wants to know, I wonder how I can really make myself different, as there are other plus size influencers, but most don't cover what I do. So I understand that it feels sometimes like the world of beauty blogging, everyone is doing makeup, everyone is a curvy blogger, everyone is a natural hair blogger. I get it, I know. What I say to that is definitely stay tuned. Next week, we are going to talk in depth about defining your niche as an influencer. That is going to be very, very important if you are going to cut through the clutter and really break through in the influencer industry with your beauty blog as a business. But really making yourself stand out depends on having that unique connection and trust with your audience. And you build trust with your audience, honestly, by showing up. Are you consistent? Are you engaging with her in the comment section? If she's asking questions or leaving comments on your Instagram and not getting a reply from you, you know, she's not seeing your name come up on her home feed alert page, you know, that's just one opportunity that can be missed for you to connect with her in a deeper way. Are you on Instagram stories showing a behind the scene of, you know, maybe you're out at the mall, you're shopping for some new curvy girl outfits, or you're doing a new haul at Walgreens of, you know, really affordable drugstore beauty, then you should be taking her along the journey with you. The amazing thing about social media is that it has allowed us to really see an in-depth and behind-the-scenes look at some of our favorite, I call them internet best friends, right? I have internet, Josiah, my son, he has internet aunties, and these are women that we kiki in the DMs on Instagram stories every week. We're cracking up at crazy things our kids say. You know, it's just a community now that I've really built because I'm just showing up. I'm sharing and posting, and I'm replying and engaging with her online. And those are the bloggers that you make a deeper connection with, and that trust helps you to break through, and she keeps coming back to your page for more and more content, for more and more posts. She wants to know, okay, everybody's reviewing Fenty Beauty, but I know my girl, you know, Christian is going to have a tutorial, and I want to hear her voice. I want to see how she puts her twist on the Fenty collection, because now I have a deeper connection with her, okay? So it's really just about showing up, being consistent, and engaging with your audience. Thank you so much for your question, Christian. Okay, question number 6. I'm going through these, y'all, because I know I want to take some of your questions at the end. I'm going to read through some of the comments, okay? So Diane, hey Diane, she sent me this via email, and she says, I am a publicist who typically works with ministries and nonprofits. Currently, I'm interested in the beauty sector to expand my horizons. I know you are a beauty editor for Essence, where you received pitches and press kits. I don't have any relationships with beauty editors. What are some tips you can provide to build relationships with beauty editors? Great question. And so what I did is I pulled out, y'all are gonna laugh at this, I pulled out this case that I had sitting in my office, and you can see how deep this is. These are all a stack of business cards that I had in my office when I used to work. Oh, there's my card, so let's take that one out. When I used to work at Essence. I mean, honestly, all these are people's contact information, beauty brands that I collected over the years when I worked at Essence. And I have another one of those at home. So I say that to say there are a lot of brands that reach out to beauty editors. If you can, I really, really encourage you, if you can take a train, maybe even drive down to New York to save cost, or hop on I don't know, what's the cheapest airline? JetBlue? I don't know. To get to the city and schedule what we call desk sides. A desk side meeting is exactly what it sounds like. You're sitting at the side of her desk. You're meeting her in her office, and you're showing her the products, engaging with her, talking to her, and building that relationship and that connection face to face, right? It is a little challenging to build those relationships if you're not necessarily in the city. The good thing is, though, a lot of the beauty influencers are really almost, have outnumbered really the beauty editors, and you can reach beauty influencers maybe in your own city. So no need to go to New York. Say that you live in Chicago. Put together a list of all the Chicago influencers, or maybe some of the local Chicago magazines, and go meet with them. Rachel Odom, I love her. She's in Digital Beauty School, and I interviewed her for Essence a while ago, and she said, be a star where you are. And I love that. I love that. If you can't necessarily connect with the editors at like an Essence, a Marie Claire, an InStyle, start with the smaller lifestyle publications in your city or in a neighboring city, somewhere that's drivable, where you can get there, schedule a meeting, have a desk side, and connect with that editor. You can always send an email. Editors get a lot of emails, so don't be discouraged if you don't hear back right away. Maybe send her a note in the mail or a cute package. Get some really cute stationery and follow up. That could be a way to kind of get on her radar. Social media, go on her page and organically engage with some of the posts that she's showing on her personal page, not like spammy, like, hey, I emailed you. Don't do that. Oh, that drives me crazy. When people go on Instagram and they're like, hey, I emailed you. Don't do that. Just say, you posted a picture of you at, the farmer's market. Girl, I really love watermelons too. They're in season. I got one from Trader Joe's. Be organic with the conversation. And then that way, when she sees your name on social media and then she sees it in her inbox, she's like, oh, okay, I know this person. We were chatting on Instagram about the farmer's market. So that would be my advice there. Okay, friends, so I'm going to open up my Facebook page and take some of your questions. Hey, everybody. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Kalila. Hey, I'm so grateful for everyone who has joined today. So grateful. For whatever reason, I can't see comments on my home screen. So I'm going to go through some comments here on my phone. Alexandria, hey, thank you so much for watching. She says she loves Rachel. Yes, we love Rachel. Alexandria, I don't feel bad about my cards. Yes, keep your business cards. Keep your business cards. Hey, Ellis Darian, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rolly, thank you so much for tuning in and for your question. I hope I gave you an answer that was helpful for you. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have any outstanding questions on on Facebook. So I guess we're all set today. And that's perfect because it's 1:30. I really try to keep these under 30 minutes because Facebook live streams can get very long. So thank you so much for tuning in. Really quickly to wrap up, don't forget, I'm going to post your social media campaign planner. This is something that you can use if you're a brand owner or professional, create your own campaign, or if you're an influencer, you can write this down so that you are approaching your sponsored post and your content from that business angle. That I really want you to start thinking like a marketer, like a director of influencer marketing and partnerships. Like you got to think like a business person, right? These brands have whole teams managing social media, influencer campaigns, PR, online marketing. I mean, they have whole teams. And if you want to partner with these brands, the big guys are going to want you to come with your ideas. They're going to want you to come correct. They're going to want you to kind of put your own spin on the content that they are pitching you. So you have campaign objectives, promotional concepts, call to action. So you can really go through this and have everything you need to be an amazing influencer partner for the brands you work with this year. All right, y'all, I am out of time, and I'm so grateful that you watched today. If you have any questions, leave them below. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm everywhere at Melton Digital. I'm Nicole Melton, your beauty influencer coach, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, friends.